Do you ever wonder why some creatures move at a crawl while others race by? Today we're uncovering the slowest animals in the world and the surprising reasons they move so slowly. In a world that values speed, there is quiet elegance in life, lived at a slower pace. It is not a weakness, but a masterfully evolved strategy for survival. For these remarkable creatures, every movement is measured, every ounce of energy conserved, every moment is part of a grand, unhurried dance with their environment. Join our countdown from 10 to 1 across forests, reefs and rivers to meet nature's slow movers and the world's slowest species. From the damp undergrowth of a garden to the sun-dappled depths of the ocean, slow but steady creatures thrive. Success isn't always about being the fastest, but often about being the most resourceful. If you love animal speed comparisons, unique animal adaptations, and the evolution of slow movement, like and subscribe before we begin. We'll spotlight animals with slow metabolism, the slowest reptiles, the slowest fish, and the slowest land animals. Now, let us begin our countdown of the world's most leisurely creatures. Our countdown begins in a humble garden of dew-kissed leaves and damp earth, where lives our number 10 contender, the garden snail. Number 10. Garden snail. Speed. About 0.03 miles per hour. At that pace, a marathon would take well over a month. It glides by contracting and relaxing a single muscular foot in rhythmic waves. Mucus lubricates to reduce friction and adheres to cling to surfaces, vertical and even inverted. Costly to produce, slime demands slow, efficient travel. A very slow metabolism underpins its survival. By minimizing movement, it thrives on low-energy, decaying plant diets. In drought or winter, it retreats into its shell to estivate or hibernate, sealing the entrance with an epiphragm for weeks or months. It cannot outrun danger, so it carries its shelter. A master of efficiency, flourishing in gardens and wild spaces worldwide. Number 9. The sea anemone. Flower-like, nearly immobile, yet undeniably animal. Speed. Effectively immobile. Adults spend life anchored. Movement is rare and slow. When needed, pedal waves ripple at the base to glide a few inches an hour. Tentacles bristle with cnidocytes, microscopic harpoons that immobilize prey. They let food come to them, an exquisitely energy-efficient strategy. Clownfish gain shelter. In return, they clean, lure prey, and fertilize with nutrients. Stillness and opportunity, waiting can beat chasing. Number 9 proves that patience is power in the ocean. At number 8, the seahorse, mythic in shape, notorious for slow swimming. It drifts as if dreaming, advancing only feet per hour. A little dorsal fin beats up to 50 times per second, with tiny pectoral fins for steering. The elegant, upright body is not hydrodynamic. Fronds and filaments make it vanish in seagrass. Speed would betray it. It anchors with a prehensile tail, waits motionless, then strikes with ultra-fast pivot feeding. The trade, speed for precision, stealth, and stability. Monogamous pairs dance for days. The female deposits eggs in the male's pouch. He broods and releases miniature seahorses. A gentle drifter, perfectly adapted to hide in plain sight and ambush tiny prey. Iconic inhabitants from tide pools to abyssal plains, their crawl is almost invisible until you speed up time. Each arm bears hundreds, sometimes thousands, of tube feet. Hydraulics extend, grip, and retract them in sequence for powerful, steady movement. Not fast, but unstoppable over rough terrain with iron grip. They pry bivalves open and evert their stomach to digest prey in place. Lose an arm, regrow it. Some species regrow an entire star from one limb. They conquer the seafloor not with leaps, but with 1,000 tiny steps. Persistence made flesh. Number 6 takes us to Australia's eucalyptus forest to meet the koala, an icon of relaxed treetop life. They sleep or rest up to 20 hours a day. When they move, it is deliberate and slow. Eucalyptus leaves are low in nutrients, fibrous and laced with toxins. A specialized gut with a long cecum and microbes breaks fiber and detoxifies very slowly. Koalas rank among the slowest metabolisms of any mammal. Sharp claws and twin opposable thumbs secure effortless grip. Dense fur insulates a cartilaginous rump pad, lets them sit for hours. They avoid the ground where predators lurk. Safety lies aloft. Shaped by their food, their slow life is survival, not laziness. Number 5. The manatee glides through warm estuaries and rivers of the Americas and West Africa. Average speed, 3 to 5 miles per hour. Bulk feeders of seagrass, eating up to 10% of body weight daily. A fusiform body and paddle-tail suit, serene gliding, not acceleration. Dense bones act as ballast to browse the bottom with little effort. With low metabolism and little blubber, they seek warm refuges and surface every 15-20 minutes. Adults have no natural predators, no evolutionary need for haste. Their world is peaceful grazing and gentle social bonds between feeding grounds and warm water sanctuaries. A calming presence below the surface, slow here means perfectly in tune with place and purpose. Number 4 roams volcanic islands, giant tortoises, symbols of longevity and deliberate motion. They move at roughly 0.16 miles per hour. A heavy protective shell demands that no movement be wasted. With low metabolism, they bask, rest, and graze slowly on grasses, leaves, and cacti. They weather dry seasons, living off body stores. Slowness conserves precious reserves. Their grazing keeps meadows open, and their travels disperse seeds across islands. Creatures of another timescale, they endure for a century or more. Slow is their secret to shaping entire ecosystems. Into the lush canopies of Central and South America. Number 3. The three-toed sloth, the slowest land mammal. Through trees, about 0.15 mm. On the ground, nearer 0.03. Painfully slow and vulnerable. Leaves are tough, low in energy, and hard to digest. Sloths boast the lowest metabolic rate of any non-hibernating mammal, sleeping long to save energy. Hooked claws create a vice-like hang with minimal effort. Even organs are anchored to ease breathing upside down. Grooved hairs host algae, beetles, and moths, an entire micro-ecosystem that camouflages the sloth. By becoming one with the canopy and moving at a glacial pace, the sloth perfects the art of doing less and surviving more. For runner-up, we redefine movement. Entire animal communities that stay put. Corals and their sessile kin. Each polyp is a tiny animal that secretes limestone. Generations stack to build vast reefs. Fixed in place, they extend tentacles, usually at night, to snare drifting plankton. Symbiotic algae in their tissues photosynthesize, supplying up to 90% of their energy. Some grow inches per year. Massive boulder corals add mere millimeters, yet persist for centuries. By staying put, they build, house, and support a quarter of all marine species. Oceanic city architects. The greatest ecological impact can be made by holding position and letting life flow around you. At number 1, the sponge. Ancient, simple, and essentially immobile since the dawn of animal life. Once a larva settles, it does not move again, living decades, centuries, even millennia. A glass sponge is estimated at roughly 11,000 years old, stationary since the last ice age. A sponge is a coordinated colony of cells with no muscles, nerves, or organs. Choanocytes whip currents through pores and canals. Other cells capture bacteria, plankton, and detritus. A medium sponge filters hundreds of gallons per day, silently, continuously. Among Earth's oldest animals, they endured mass extinctions that erased more complex life. From sunlit reefs to abyssal plains, their simplicity and stillness are superpowers. They succeed not by moving through the world, but by letting the world flow through them, the motionless monarchs of slow. Our journey through unhurried life reveals that speed is only one strategy. From garden snail efficiency to sponge stillness, slow movement is a profound evolutionary strategy in the world's slowest species. It conserves energy, perfects camouflage, endures hardship, and even builds entire ecosystems. These top 10 slow animals show the quiet wisdom of a deliberate pace. If you enjoyed nature's slow movers, animals with slow metabolism, and animal speed comparisons, please like and subscribe. Tell us which slow but steady creature surprised you most. Want to follow up on the slowest reptiles or the slowest fish of the deep sea? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Remember, in nature, slow often means smart. See you in the next exploration.